All right, we have so much to get through. Oh, I'm looking at it right now. I feel so overwhelmed. Oh, but let's do this. All new Wolverine #2, second print. I feel I had to talk about this one first. What is going on with comic book collecting? Do we have ourselves a Hulk 377 on our hands? Do we? I don't know, but this book is hot. This book is hot as hell right now. Sort of, kind of. The most... Now, a year ago, if anybody was paying attention, I talked about all new Wolverine #2 as being the first appearance of X-23 Sisters. But that was only in context with the 1 in 25 variant. I never thought at all, even in my wildest imagination, that the regular cover, let alone the second print of all new Wolverine #2, would see action like this. You know what I'm saying? First appearance of Gabby, who becomes Honey Badger. Honey Badger. I'm still trying to process that name. Honey Badger. Okay, all right. Hey, it is what it is. Well, she became Honey Badger this year, so it sent all new Wolverine #2, up there. The highest I've seen this book go for is what, $100, and it seems to kind of be going down, but it's still strong. The second print is hotter than even... It's not as expensive, but it's hotter than the 1 in 25 variant, oddly enough. So I went on a road trip last weekend, and stopped at my first store. Stopped at a few stores, and at the first store, I saw this all new Wolverine #2. Found a copy. Found a second copy, and a third copy of all new Wolverine #2, second print. So I don't know. There's like 2 auctions going on for this book. One is around 50 so far, so we'll see what happens. Like I said, the first, the highest I've seen this book go for is 100, and it seems to kind of be going down. And but I still think this book is, if somebody sees this, probably for $10 or less or something like that, they'll definitely buy it, or 20 or 30, or I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't know if I'm gonna take these to CGC or not. I'll see what the auctions do. And oh my god, my cart for CGC, books that I want to take, books that I want to send in, it's like 39 books at like $1,000. Oh my god, I gotta whittle some shit down. Oy vey. But yeah, found these, picked these up for 50 cents over cover price. Nice sharp corners, a little bit of rubbing right there and there, like on the edges. But I don't know. If I do send these off to CGC, I'm hoping at least one comes back at a 9.8. So yeah, but yeah, found 3 copies. And the funny thing was, like, if I went to the store a week earlier, I would have saw these books and just passed them up. I would have just looked at them and go like, ew, and just kind of walked on. So man, it's definitely something you ain't gonna pass up for $1. Regardless of what the future holds. Know what I'm saying? All right. The next store that I went to, I found another copy of Mr. Miracle #6. Mr. Miracle #6. First appearance of the Female Furies. I'm still really, really high on this book. This book is not anywhere near probably where it should be. So I think I paid $15 for this. It's probably in fine plus condition. So, yeah, why not? I know this book is getting a little bit tougher to find, you know, because every time I try to find, you know, every time I look for it to try to find, you know, more copies, they're always gone or they're really, really expensive, you know. And I'm like, no, I don't want to pay that much. Okay, we're moving along. But yeah, this book is still severely undervalued. Yeah. Mr. Miracle, number 6. All right, what are we doing next? At the same store, I found Batgirl, number 14. I don't know what's up with this book. It's an art germ cover, features Supergirl. I don't know. For a while, I remember years ago, this book was relatively expensive or relatively hot. And then it kind of cooled down. Number 12 is like the super, super hot book. But I don't know, I just feel this one should be up there with number 12. And I really haven't checked eBay prices on this lately. But the last time I checked, this was maybe a $20 book on a good day. I'm talking on a really good day. But yeah, really cool cover. I found this for $5. I figured, I ain't passing it up for $5. All right, the next store that I went to on the way back from my little road trip, I stopped at a mall, and inside the mall is an antique store that happens to sell comics, and I'll show you what I got. Comic Scene number 2. No, actually, this is Comic Scene Volume 2, number 2. I showed this book, I want to say about 6 months ago. And this features the first published appearance of Venom a few months before Amazing Spider-Man number 300. I picked this up for $15. This is my second copy. The first copy that I found was I found for $1, which was really cool. And I figured $15 for this. You know what? Why not? Why not? Venom is getting hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter. That movie looked, I don't know, that movie looks kind of dumb. Like the trailer. Tom Hardy's a really good actor, though. Really good actor, but that movie. But Venom, the character, regardless if the movie sucks or not, the character will always be hot. So yeah, this was a good. To me, this was a good buy, especially at $15. I would say this book is going for. I would say this book goes for an easy $60. So yeah, and a cool Todd McFarlane cover. So yeah, all right, we're moving along with another previewed first appearance, Malibu Sun, number 10. I've been searching high and low for this book. About a year ago, I saw this book for $3, and I just passed it up, and I felt. And I was, in like months later, I'm just like, why did I do that? I shouldn't have done that. This features, now, I guess you could say this features the first appearance of Youngblood, so to speak. The, what is that? Megaton Explosion preview features the first appearance of Youngblood overall. But I believe this features, like, the first appearance of this team right here, featuring Shaft, Chapel, Vogue, Die Hard, Combat, and Bedrock, or Bad Rock. So this is like their first appearance. The first, like that first team in Megaton Explosion is like the international team, and this is the American team, and all that kind of shit. So this is a really cool book. I found this for $10. I figured, why not? I wanted to try to find it for $3 or $5 or something like that, but $10, what are you gonna do? This book is so tough to find, really tough. I think this might be you know what? No, I'm not gonna say that. But in terms of Malibu Suns and previews and all that kind of stuff, this might be. Do I want to say that? No, I'm not gonna say that. But Malibu Sun, number 10, first appearance of this Youngblood team right here in preview form. So yeah, very, very, very cool book to have. So yeah, gotcha. All right, what we got next? Dude, I found some really, really good stuff at this store. The last time I was at this store was about, I want to say 6 months ago, and I think I found like one book there, and then I go back 6 months later and I just find all this cool shit. Go figure, right? All right, next book is Eternal Warrior #4, first appearance of Bloodshot. This is a book, I think I have like maybe 1, 2, 3. I think I have like maybe 4 or 5 copies of this already, but you know what? You can't have too many, especially this one cost me $5. I'm like, oh shit, bet. I thought this was a great price. Like, a book like this, I really don't want to pay any more. I mean, the book goes for, you know, 20 or 30, but me personally, I'd rather not pay that much. I don't even want to pay half that. I don't even want to pay a quarter that. I want to pay less than a quarter. So $5, perfect price, nice near mint book. This might be the highest grade copy that I have. There's, you know, like a couple of ticks right there, but but a really, really nice, sharp copy. Very nice, very sharp. I did not see this book there. Like, I searched through every one of this guy's boxes 6 months ago, and I did not see this. So, I don't know. I think he just kind of, like, restocks every so often. So, I guess I'll have to go out there more often then. So, yeah. All right, we're moving along. Oh, guess what I found? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Amazing Spider-Man #263. A couple of weeks ago, I talked about this book. First appearance of Normie Osborn. I hate saying that. I hate saying the name Normie. But who turns out to be the Red Goblin and all that kind of shit. This book got hot, like super, 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 super hot 2 weeks ago. This book has definitely cooled off. I really don't know how much this book is going for, but this was like, I found this for $1.25. It's probably in very fine minus condition, but it is a newsstand. I found a newsstand. Yeah, it's got, you know, it's got like spine ticks, but it was $1.25. You know, how am I going to complain about that? I was really surprised that it was there, though. I guess not a lot of people were looking at that store when they were searching for Spider-Man 263s a couple weeks ago. All right, another Spider-Man book. Web of Spider-Man #97, first appearance of what is this? Night Watch. I talked about this book a couple of weeks ago as well. You know, just I mean, it was $1.25. What are you gonna do? Now here's a book that's actually tougher to find than #97, Web of Spider-Man #99. I believe this is the first full appearance of Night Watch. I don't know. I really haven't even looked inside the book. Another $1.25 book. Oh shit! It was cover price. Yeah, it's it's probably in near mint minus condition. Really high grade. So $1.25. Book is really tough to find. Like, really. Youth. I don't know why. All right, what are we moving on with? Still at this same store, I found a copy of Wonder Woman #7. This was $5. First appearance of Barbara Minerva, who later becomes the Cheetah. So, it was $5. It's probably in VF minus, fine plus condition. But this book is really tough to find. Every time I try to look for it, it ain't there. So, well, #7, $5. Can't go wrong. Another book for $5. Wonder Woman #9. This is where Barbara Minerva turns into Cheetah. So, I think this is like maybe my third copy of this, third or fourth copy. I don't know. All right. Now, at the same mall, there was like a secondhand store that sold DVDs, CDs, video games, and they happened to sell comic books. I looked through all their long boxes, and all I found was Web of Spider-Man #97. It was $4. Don't judge me. I paid $4 for a copy of Web of Spider-Man #97. Do not judge me. All right, we are moving along. Here's some books that I picked up over the intranet. Here we go with Jungle Action number 6, first appearance of Killmonger. I swear I've had so many copies of this book before, and I've just kind of sold them off for almost peanuts. Like, I'm still kind of scratching my head. It's like, why did I sell those for so cheap? Like every time I look at this book, and I found this for 30, I think I want to say I picked this up for $38, which, you know, it's a decent price. If push comes to shove, I could probably make some profit off of it. But at the time when this book was really, really hot, I sold whatever copies I had for just so little. I'm not. I don't even want to look at this book anymore because it just reminds me of what I basically what I lost. Okay, we're moving along. It's in probably fine condition, fine plus maybe. Nah, probably outright fine. Yeah, outright fine. Okay, but I figured it's good to book. It's a good book to have. All right. Oh my God. Now this is the book. This book right here is the book of the haul. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Yes, sir. Amazing Spider-Man presents Black Cat, number 1, J. Scott Campbell cover. So pretty. So pretty. I went from asking, do you exist, to gotcha, bitch. 1 in 25 variant. What does this book go for? It's tough to say. Maybe, I don't know. $300, $400 book at this point. Now, this book is definitely going to CGC. I am hoping and wishing and praying that I get a decent grade on this. This is definitely going. This book is in the cart, and I'm not taking it out. So, yeah. What do I want to say about this? This was made... I want to say that from 2010 to 2012 was probably the best time for Marvel variants. Like, they produced easily their best variants ever. And I'm talking ever. And some of the best variants in comics. And this is definitely one of them. Definitely. And this is when J. Scott Campbell wasn't, like doing every, this is one of the best J. Scott Campbell variants. Definitely. I don't want to disparage the guy, but lately he's been doing just so many variants. It just doesn't feel special anymore. But this one is special. You're special, bitch. You're special. How much did I pay for this? I paid shit. How much did I pay for this? I think I paid $10 for this. I paid $10 for this variant. I paid $10. Look at you. I could stare at you all day, baby. All right, we're moving on. But yeah, I got this for $10. All right, we are moving on with another variant. I'll keep you close, though. I will keep you close. What is this? Eternal Warrior, number 1, gold embossed variant. I believe I paid $30 for this. I believe that's... What's the going rate on an Eternal Warrior number 1 gold embossed variant? I really don't know. I should have checked eBay before I did this haul, but maybe it's going for 40 or I don't know. But this is still a good book to have. I believe this is my second copy. It's in probably near mint minus condition. I would say the only flaw is that some of that, it looks like some of that gold kind of got scratched a little bit, like around there. But other than that, it looks good. And I believe I paid either 30 or 38. I can't remember. All right, another Valiant variant. Shadow Man, number 2. 1 in 50 variant. This is a Ben Templesmith cover. He's definitely not my favorite artist by damn sight. But I don't know. I actually dig this cover. So I paid $20 for this. I don't know what this book goes for. Maybe I don't know. Valiant variants, like current Valiant variants, are really, really hit and miss. Some of them are through the stratosphere. Some of them are just flatlined. This one, who knows? Who knows? I just dug the cover, so pay $20 for it. You never know. You never know. Okay. I went out comic book shopping just yesterday and picked up about 4 books. The first book from my local stores is, what is this? Punisher Armory, number 10. I was watching Yanni Gugelag's video the other day, and he showed off this book, and I'm like, okay, let me ask about this, and I found it. I believe this was around, I think I paid $2 for this. The prices on this, you really can't pin down a price. On eBay, there's buy it nows for $50 and $60, and sometimes they might sell for $20 or $10, or prices are like a roller coaster. So to find one at $3, you know what? Why not? I believe this is the hardest to find, and it's the final issue of that series. So yeah, gotcha. All right, now here's a book I cannot leave alone. I love this cover. I love this comic so much. Deadpool number 65. Excellent cover. I believe this is either I want to say this is my 4th copy. First appearance of well, it's definitely the first appearance of Outlaw Inez Temple, but I forgot the other first appearance. But whatever. I love this cover. This is a really, really sharp cover. I would say there's like a little nick right there. I paid $17 for this one, but I love this cover. Love it, love it, love it. Love it. Love it. I remember for a while this book was super, like, really, I believe this book was like a $50 book a few years ago. It's definitely cooled off, but I don't know. This book to me has so much potential, especially for the future, you know. So yeah, great cover. Love this cover. All right, we're moving along. At the same store, I found Justice number 5, second print, Shazam variant. Great Alex Ross art. I believe this was maybe $4. It's in probably near mint minus condition. Beautiful cover. And as many of you know, I am a comic book white supremacist. This book is nice and white. Nice and white. There's like a little nick right there. You know, kind of drops down a little bit. But still a beautiful looking cover. Really gorgeous cover. Look at you. Look at you. All right. What's next? What is next? Batman Beyond number 18. Found another copy of that. Batman Beyond Unlimited number 18. First appearance of Batgirl Beyond. All right. I think I paid little less than cover price on that. All right, here we go with another Shazam cover. Shazam number 28 from the what is this? 1970 something series. First appearance of the modern Black Adam. I believe this book. How much did I pay for this? I want to say I paid $40 for this. It's in probably fine condition. There is like some water staining, like on the back cover, like a really huge water stain on the back cover, but it's highly presentable though. Highly presentable. All right, what does this book go for now in fine condition? Like a fine copy is just kind of all over the place value wise. But I think I thought $40 was a good price, especially long term. Iron Man 219, first appearance of Ghost. Whatever. Ooh, here's a really cool book. I found this for $1. Century. Actually, I found this, and I found Century number 1 through 5. It was a set, but I really don't feel like showing off the rest of those. And it was a set for $5. So the breakdown on that, paid $1 for that. And as many of you know, I am a comic book white supremacist, but I am also a black activist. And this is a nice in black cover. Look at that. It's like a black hole. If you drive your starship into this cover, it's going to get lost. It's so black. Look at you. You're black. You're blacker than midnight. All right, we're moving along. Another set of books from another local store. What is this? Marvel Spotlight number 28. I found this for $11. I would say this book is in fine condition. There is what is this? I'm gonna try to readjust this spine, because you can see the staples are here are the staples right there and right there. So I'm gonna try to realign that spine. It's gonna take a lot of heat, and it's gonna take a lot of pressure to do that, but I'm gonna do it eventually. And I'm not lazy. Yes, but I found that for $11. Found this for $5. Batman 612. Why not? Jungle Action number 19, where Black Panther takes on the Klan. Take that! Pew, pow, pow. And also Jungle Action, last but not least, number 23. I think I paid $5. I think I paid $5 for this one and $5 for that one. So there we go. That's my haul. All right, tomorrow is Free Comic Book Day. So everybody pray for me that I'll find some good deals and steals. And everyone have a good Free Comic Book Day. And I'll see you next time. All right.